Yo, why do you keep saying me not available?
I haven't heard of
I keep getting these warnings, chat. Is it my computer?
The whole Dream Minecraft speedrunning saga. What's happening with the Marvel Rivals $40,000 tournament situation is pretty bizarre. In a nutshell, there was a Marvel Rivals tournament with a $40,000 prize purse. There was a player by the name of Kingsman who really wanted to take this seriously, making a mention that this money would be very helpful to him as a college student. And the rest of the team didn't seem to take it all that seriously. And eventually, when Kingsman was trying to, make changes to the team comp so they could better stand a chance at winning, they all attacked him, and eventually it led to him getting kicked from the tournament. His team then went on to place second to last in the tournament.
Okay, guys. Base endpoint proven right now. Do you understand?
Chat, back in this, you know what I should do? Chat, I don't know if you guys know this, but Riot Games used to have these if you had like a small company, you could host these tournaments, and they were like solo queue tournaments. I used to do this all the time, and that's how I won all my fucking championship Rise skins. It was like a solo queue where you queue up, and it gives you a team that's balanced, and it's a solo queue tournament, and it's actually a lot of fun. Yeah, this is this game.
How do you not
So you remove the team captain's elements and still get a tournament.
That ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
Hulk isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zaza's 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zaza.
I saw this a couple days ago.
Chat, guys, I will say, it's unfortunate that Marvel Rivals, you can get the high rating by just like playing whatever character. Like, I have to be honest with you, the shit that people say in this game as strategy is mind-boggling. I don't even know how they get to that rating. It's insane. People are so brain dead. It's insane that you can get that far with so little theory. It's insane to me.
I was so confused why anyone would be joining a tournament if they didn't actually care about winning at all. So he is very clearly trying his best to help the team win. And they were talking about like how toxic and annoying and insufferable he was, things like that, which eventually led to him getting kicked and being like disrespectful, that kind of thing. From all the clips I've seen, he never made any like personal attacks against anyone. He was never even like overbearing or like yelling and screaming. The closest he came was in this clip here where he's like, do you understand? Like, case in point, we should make a switch. This isn't working. Our widow is 0-5 and 0, which is a very fair point and a good suggestion because it clearly wasn't working. They may have won the point, but I think it's a large part because Kingsman put the team on his fucking back here. Like 18 and 2, he was kind of going Insano style.
True.
I don't know why this became such a huge issue for his teammates, where they hated him so much for trying to win that they started insulting him after the fact. And that's where most of the drama stems from. Them refusing to switch is one thing that feels like it's kind of trolling and just intentionally throwing the tournament for the sake of vibes, which is weird because, again, just go play quick play or something. Why even bother going into a tournament if the goal isn't to try and win it?
True.
He made it clear he wanted to sweat because this would be very important money for him in his situation with college. Now, I also heard that when the tournament was put together, there wasn't an announcement about how much money was on the line. So I think maybe there was some confusion from the team where they wanted to just play for fun and sillies and goofies. And then once $40,000 was announced, they still had that mindset. Meanwhile, Kingsman really wanted a piece of that pie because it would be helpful to him. It'd be like $3,000, which is a significant amount of money, especially for someone in college, but this could be very useful. So that clashed where he really wanted to win. His team, who they didn't give too much of a fuck. They didn't think it was that big of a deal. So he, throughout like their time playing together, would be making like suggestions and saying, like, hey,
$100 a month, it's crazy.
There's going to be this in the tournament, there's going to be that, maybe we should look at this, maybe we should look at that. And I think they were just getting so annoyed that he was wanting to win so badly that they started to really resent him for it. It eventually led to like the bubbling over point where he got reported to the tournament organizer. They said a whole bunch of nasty stuff about him, and then it snowballed into what it is today, mainly because the team captain was so vocal about her disdain for this guy. She said things like, I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. You are also spending...
Wait, what?
20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks...
Well, if you're playing a tournament of any game like this, I mean, you would lack social skills, I have to say. I mean, yo, if you get good enough at a game that you're playing a tournament online, you lack social skills. It is what it is.
Social skills. You are also spending your time inside playing video games. You're a streamer. Why are you using that as an insult against him? I didn't really detect a lack of social skills throughout any of the footage I saw of them playing together.
Oh,
I
not
guess
true.
you can
It
make
is
an
true.
argument that, maybe his attitude could grind your gears because he was offering like a lot of advice on potential team comps, and he did multiple times mention like, hey, the Black Widow's probably not going to work here. We've got to be mindful of like dive comps, that kind of thing. Would you be willing to try like Bucky perhaps? And they would always kind of like roll their eyes at him and be like, shut the fuck up. Like, there's a clip I saw where one of them was like, you've got to just drop this. That's enough. Stop making suggestions, basically, about, you know, switching. It's not happening. Look, which I think is a pretty hostile response to that, because this is coming from a place of him just trying to help the team win. I don't think he was being like necessarily overbearing with it or anything like that. He certainly wasn't really being aggressive about it. Like,
yeah. Also, guys, if you're in a competitive setting, you need to remove all the. Even if somebody was rude about comms, it doesn't matter. It's still relevant. Yeah, I hate this new mentality where you have to be nice and try to win. Yo, that doesn't exist, buddy. Sometimes people will say in a certain way. It is what it is. If you want to try to win the game, that's all that matters, man.
he never got personal. He was never like insulting his teammates. He was never doing anything like that, from what I could tell. So I truly didn't see like a lack of social skills. I just saw someone who really wanted to win because there was a significant amount of money on the line. And if you're in a tournament, why would you not be trying to win? Team captain even made this statement saying, "I don't want to win with someone who can't take no for an answer," which is a certified stinky comment for sure. That's a big time PU moment right there for the Jumbotron. I don't know where that's even coming from. His suggestions weren't heeded. Okay. He didn't start like, you know, stomping his feet and yelling and screaming and pissing and shitting about it either. He's just like, okay, all right, we'll do it. We'll run it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. And when it didn't work, he did eventually say like, look, told you so. Can we please make the switch? And then still got attacked for it. I didn't see any examples of him not taking no for an answer. Like, yes, he did make a suggestion multiple times. Like, would you be willing to try this? Would you be willing to maybe switch here?
Why are you giving me this? I know what this is.
Classic good competitive player gets fucked over because of shit roleplay teammates. Hey, for this guy's college X, sounds like he deserves it.
How much is college? How much is college?
No. No. You're not playing that character.
You don't get to tell me why I play.
You're so retarded. I got fucking clipped in front of you after he triple blinked in.
Yeah, and I healed you.
No, you didn't. He killed me with 2 clips on the half of the second.
That's okay, dude.
You didn't heal me.
Go back and then watch the bot after.
I will. So no, you didn't heal me. You obviously missed. I wouldn't have died.
Go watch the bot and cry about it.
I don't get it. Well, how is this relevant? What is that? Same person doing the same thing.
No, you didn't. He killed me with 2 clips on the half of the second.
You don't get to tell me why I play.
You're so retarded. I got fucking clipped in front of you after he triple blinked in.
Yeah, and
Very interesting. Well.
Here, what about this? But that isn't not taking no for an answer. That is coming from someone who wants to win a fucking $40,000 tournament. He then continued to insult Kingsman and I guess anyone that was supporting him in her Discord, saying, "Yo, Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't seen the toxicity in the Kingsman Discord with not spreading hate from the mods and Kingsman community? Fire emoji." This one will really get your eyebrow in the air. So she's calling out the people that were supporting Kingsman, saying they're cocksuckers and how toxic they are. Meanwhile, she has been the most openly toxic, like vocally expressing her disdain for this guy and now like his community. And let's not get it twisted. I think it's pretty obvious. Most people have probably seen a lot of like really dog shit takes from people that are using this as just like.
I mean, this is the end of these days. You position yourself as the victim, and then you give us all the rights to lash out and do 10 times worse to something that it probably didn't even happen in the first place. It's the internet these days.
Giant insult against all women who play video games. That is absolutely happening, and that shit sucks. Those are some fucking losers you can make fun of. Absolutely. But she, from what I can tell when this message was sent, was talking about like anyone that was expressing support for Kingsman, and I'm sure there probably were some like absolute greaseballs that went through and said some terrible things, sure.
Ping
But to
pong
extend that to,
theory.
like, anyone that was supporting Kingsman calling them cocksuckers, I think is just kind of crazy, especially considering she has by far been the most mean and nasty about this. Kingsman, from what I saw from the clips that were during this time, he tried to like actively say like, hey, don't go harass anyone and don't be mean. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, he was clearly upset about it, but I felt like he was doing, or at least making an effort to try and stop people from going and doing shit like that. She, on the other hand, was just openly attacking him.
Everyone thinks like a bug. That's just what happens.
That's such a good point. You're so right about that, and we're still gonna play Widow.
I need this for my college.
Chat, why were they letting the Widow so bad though? Like the pick was obviously dog shit. Like why does anybody put up with this shit? I mean, I'd be mauling. How does anybody on the team not say anything about that?
I need this for my college. I have about 6 or 7 more years.
Come
This is a clip I keep seeing
come
spread around. That
me.
first clip is when he is explaining like why the Widow's not going to work, and they're like, "Oh, great point. Go fuck yourself. We're still playing Widow. That's all we're gonna do. We're here just for good vibes, good time."
Chat, the reality is, chat, guys, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Guys, Widow is so bad that even people that cheat, that have aimbot on the Widow, find ways to lose most of their games at high rating. It's how bad this character is. And this person is far from cheating. They can't get a single kill. I mean, really, dude?
And I don't care if
It's a
this
hero
money
shooter.
means something to you, because it doesn't to us. That second clip, that is not CC. That is someone else named Lucy, whom has deleted this VOD, so I can't even find the full context here. But from the sound of things, she is insulting Kingsman because of him expressing the want of the $3,000 because it would be very helpful to him as a college student. So then she's like making fun of him, taking the piss, even threw in an absolutely revolting 6'7" meme reference that'll make your skin crawl about it. It's just very mean-spirited. There's also another clip of her talking about it, saying, like, even if you support Kingsman, like it's fucking Israel or something. I don't even know what she was trying to say with that one. I guess since I referenced it, I'll show you that clip too.
I have a genuine question. Like, seriously, answer this. Even if you support Kingsman, whatever, support Kingsman like it's fucking Israel. Anyways, whatever you have in your head, I have a genuine question.
Everything is Israel. Everything is Israel.
After seeing that segment there, I don't know why she would be saying something like that with this. Again, the whole vibe, from what I can tell, is no longer accessible, so I don't even know what the question she was about to ask is. But yeah, it's definitely not a good look, and she is very openly, like, making fun of Kingsman from what I can see in the clips that still exist of it. But this is not CC.
What means a good reference? How's that a good reference? I don't get it. How's that a good reference? It doesn't apply in any way. It doesn't even... I can't even begin to understand what type of reference that even is.
This was not someone that played on Kingsman's team, I don't believe. All of this is only the tip of the iceberg, by the way. It gets so much deeper. There was a Google Doc that was put out there from the Widow's boyfriend. The tournament organizer initially doubled down, saying, nope, I maintain my position here. He deserved to be kicked from this tournament. He violated all of our rules. And then today he came forward very somber, like, look, I know everyone's mad at me and the right to be mad at me. I was wrong about everything. I looked at this misleading evidence. It was only from one side and it was incorrect. I acted too hastily. So now he's like singing a very different tune about...
Nah, if you can make a tournament, you need to stop business. Like, come on, bro. Like, you cannot go with public opinion and then try to go public opinion again. Yo, you cannot do public opinion, and when it flips, you go public opinion again. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
You know, he's had this come to Jesus moment after seeing the other side of the story with Kingsman. It's very clear that he was manipulated by incorrect information. He shouldn't have kicked him from the tournament.
When they come in here, the people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. 100%. No question about it. Like, there's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's, like, difficult to admit when you're wrong and when you fucked up. I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew
but I don't agree, though. Like, what type of misinformation could there have been that it warrants somebody getting kicked out, though? I mean, what I've seen, and I mean, there's stuff... It's still not enough, though.
Going on, and the fact that nobody told me was that's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Also, Kaplunk, whom was the boyfriend in this story, is reaching out with an apology, saying that he went about it the wrong way and overstepped. Zaza, the widow, told him to leave it alone, but he couldn't control his impulses. The demon had to be let out of the cage. Thus, he went in and started sending clips to the tournament organizer to kick him.
Yo. Where are the villains these days, man? Where are the villains? Yo, when I used to come in Overwatch, I was a villain. I doubled down on my shit. I didn't go, oh my god, guys, I was actually wrong about this. Yo, that is crazy. Back in the early Overwatch days, bro, everybody just falls public opinion. It's fun. Somebody in this party don't even believe it in some of the shit that they type, but they still go for it. It's just lame as fuck.
The Google Doc, all that kind of stuff.
Yo, that you like me the apology that I made way back in Overwatch League. That is the Overwatch League. That is the highest level you can ever. Bro, we had Jack in the Box sponsors and shit. Are you stupid?
And then finally, CC.
I was under contract with a full-time salary with a fucking rent and shit. Are you dumb?
The team captain, the one who was by far the most openly hostile to Kingsman and anyone that was showing any level of support for him, came forward with an apology as well, saying, I'm sorry, I was going off the video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up with 1,000 noties from the day before, and people had joined my server from Kingsman, having a panic.
Oh no, not the panic attack bit.
Panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I said Kingsman lacks social skills because he spends his time playing video games inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret it. I apologize for flinging another insult out. It shows I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching the words I say and getting help with my panic attacks. A community note even got hot dropped on here straight off the battle bus saying, even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash. So that apology didn't really...
You can look at any... I'm thinking a wild guess, and I don't care if I'm wrong with this. I'll say my bad. Okay. You can look at any of their VODs. Look at the way they communicate with one another, like, and what they say, like, to their own chats of other people. Like, a lot of these people, like, are awful. I mean, They act like they're sometimes the victim, like they're, oh, I'm nice. I'm gonna use the nice voice. That means I'm nice, and it's the most diabolical shit. But you play a game of Valorant, League, or whatever. These guys will act like they're chill, and they'll use KYS every fucking other sentence. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Go
I'm just saying,
as
it's
smoothly as
difficult.
I think she was hoping it would. And interestingly enough, from what I can find, Kingsman throughout this entire thing has tried to urge people not to harass anyone that's been involved in it. You know, Zaza, her boyfriend, Cece, anyone. He's been trying to like actively calm things down to the best of his ability, but this clearly blew up well beyond anyone's wildest expectations. And Kingsman actually was able to make over $3,000, which would have been his cut of the prize money should they have won the tournament, through subs and donations the last time he streamed, which I believe was last night. So a bit of a happy ending for Kingsman. Not exactly the smoothest sailing for his teammates that were bullying him, attacking him, and insulting him.
Very nice. Oh, where's on the end?
She's still missing! She's still missing? She's still missing! She's still missing! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
So what am I watching? Yo. People, if you have to fucking pull VODs from Overwatch, I'll be honest with you, I'm not even listening anymore. I gotta keep it about that's crazy.
She's still missing? She's still missing!
Is the Widow player?
She's still missing! Whoa! Whoa!
I mean, on 200 ping as well. I mean, guys, I don't really understand it, guys. At 200 ping, the server does not respond to you. Like, when you play on 200 ping, the game doesn't care about you. It doesn't care. Like it's at their own pace. It's so unplayable.
Much love X and chat. B.
Cap, many people hit Challenger in League on 200 ping. Yeah, but you see, now I know you don't understand how netcode works. Especially in shooter games, netcode is incredibly important. And at a certain point, even in Overwatch, the game, oh my god, I'm not even nerding out about this. Yo, Overwatch is a client-sided game. What you see is what is happening. When you go above 120 ping, and there's an actual breaking point, the game becomes server-sided, which is the opposite. Whatever you see is not what you get. Whatever the server tells you is what you get. So it's inverse. It's still client-sided? Well, actually, no, it's not. No, you're not gonna guess I mean. Wait, no, it's not. Incorrect. At 140, 150 ping, you have to lead your shots as hit scan, which means server-sided. Yo, you have to lead your shots as hit scan on 150 ping, which means it's server-sided. That's the definition of it. What? You can't even try to guess at me. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. This is some fucking dog shit. I've been find out the spies. Someone here sending screenshots. Damn. Somebody's infiltrated. Holy sus. Top post. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what this means. I know it says, bro, do something. NPC on my Discord, TikTok, Instagram comments. Bro, it's not NPCs. It's not NPCs. You can't say NPC when you do some fucking dog shit, man. What?
21.
I'm not doing the video. Why not? Take my clip out of context. Fuck off. Jesus. Yo, that's ill. That's ill. The illness here is it's too much. I can't take it. It's too much illness in one video. It's gonna radiate to the screen. It's gonna get to me, and it's gonna give me some form of disease. I'm not trying to catch that.